For us now, this is not a short game. We are in the automotive industry. Is long-term planning. You have to invest now for the next 10 years and going forward.
Hey friends, you already know how EVs are already trending across the world. Today, we will discuss what seems to be the potential threat to the electric car makers in the near future. Wonder how electric cars, the most in-demand technology, can also potentially adversely impact organizational operations, including mission, functions, image, or reputation. Stay tuned to know more. Definitely, in modern times, consumer demand for electric vehicles has been rising like never before due to the increased awareness of the environmental benefits of electric vehicles. Thanks to its low carbon emissions, lowered noise pollution, and enhanced fuel efficiency that all promote eco-friendly modes of transportation, the battery-powered electric cars became famous. As compared to conventional internal combustion engines or ICE-based vehicles, electric cars or EVs are quieter, exceptionally responsive, possess superior energy conversion efficiency, and don't have any exhaust emissions. However, German automobile manufacturer Volkswagen Group's China CEO has come up with explosive claims with regard to the electric car market. Want to know what the top car maker CEO has said? Check it out here. Volkswagen Group China CEO Ralph Brandstatter stated in a recent discussion that the electric car market is overheating, which has left all the EV car makers startled. Yes, you heard it right. Learn more about why the CEO of the largest automotive manufacturer in the world has expressed concerns about the electric car market. When Brandstatter spoke at the 2023 China Automobile Forum in Shanghai, he mentioned the high capital investment and stiff competition in the electric vehicle sector that pose potential threats to the consumer's interests. Volkswagen Group China CEO Ralph Brandstatter highlighted the rising number of players in the electric vehicle market, with more than 120 car makers presently working in the EV segment. He also pointed out how nearly 150 new EV models are supposed to be introduced this year alone. Such fierce competition in 2023 itself, along with increasing battery prices, leads to substantial economic pressures and demands considerable capital investment for success in short-term sales and marketing efforts. It is indeed true that when any industry adopts innovative technologies, it goes through a series of events that can impact the growth of the leading players in the market. For example, when it comes to electric car makers, they started gaining momentum and popularity only when their advantages were made aware to their target audience. However, when some EV makers started aggressively reducing their prices to gain more market share, that's when the top EV maker's CEO shared his growing insecurities. Brandstatter also threw light on the fact that several EV startups are facing financial struggles, which has even led some EV car makers to exit the industry or look out for new capital investments quickly. Thus, Brandstatter has suggested the necessity of collaboration efforts within the EV segment. At present, China is leading the all-time best-selling highway-capable all-electric cars. Huge discounts from EV car makers and different incentive programs from the government have led to increased sales and huge demand for electric cars. Brandstatter even took a jab at Tesla for initiating a price war by aggressively reducing the latter's EV prices on a frequent basis in order to increase sales. He shared how the move by Tesla will negatively impact the EV industry immensely in the long run. Brandstatter also spoke at length about how the discounting strategies that are offered by some EV manufacturers in China have become a major threat to consumer interests. He criticized the plunging price cuts of some EV car makers that pose potential consequences such as decreased support and services from retired brands or decreasing resale value for consumers on the models they purchase. Despite accepting the slowdown of the sales of ICE vehicles, Brandstater confirmed that his company remains committed to the Chinese market. By 2030, Volkswagen aims to launch 17 new ICE models in China. It will also promote the growth of hybrid technology and slowly move petrol models into plug-in hybrids. He also recommended consolidation and well-planned market strategies to ensure the long-term growth of the electric car market. The German car maker, in recent times, is going through intense pressure from the rising and well-established Chinese electric car makers, who are more successful than their Western rivals. However, Brandstater said in an interview that Volkswagen wants to focus only on a sustainable business model, as they have a strong market position, and for them, sales volume or market doesn't matter much over profitability. In simple terms, it means that the company will not take part in the discount battle at any cost. Yes, isn't it amazing? The company wants to become the largest international car maker in China, where it presently has a reportedly 14 to 15% market share, said Brandstater, who dismissed the comparisons of his company with that of other national manufacturers who sell more EVs than it does. Do you agree with Volkswagen Group's China CEO's advice for electric car makers? Do you think aggressive discounting will be a huge threat to the EV industry in the world? Share your views in the comment section below. We've got one more piece of the latest news on what another CEO of the VW brand has to say about the company's general well-being. Meanwhile, Thomas Schaefer, the CEO of the leading volume brand in the decade of transformation, Volkswagen passenger cars, has told in an internal meeting with his 2,000 senior managers that the roof is on fire. This comes at a time when the company is facing a downturn in sales amid huge investments in electric vehicles. In an hour-long meeting, Schaefer highlighted the present challenges of VW and called for managers to make small wins. He discussed the plan to majorly reduce spending at the auto manufacturing giant. His initiatives to cut the costs was immediate effect, as he felt that the spending had been run too high in too many matters. Schaefer has decided to introduce the $11.2 billion savings performance program that the automaker will be executing in the coming 3 years. The program has already been approved at the board level. As the VW Group is facing severe competition in China, the automaker has to be more agile to adapt to the swiftly changing market conditions. For the unversed, Volkswagen has its headquarters in Germany. Founded in 1937, the Volkswagen Group has its largest market in China, which provides 40% of its sales and profits. The name Volkswagen has been abbreviated as VW. Its brand name has been derived from the German language terms Volk and Wagen, which means people's car. As we move towards an electric future, Volkswagen provides a range of incredible all-electric vehicles that feature innovative technologies that hugely reduce carbon footprint as one performs driving on electric vehicles. Be it the fun and dynamic performance of the e-Golf, or the world-class technology present in ID.3 and ID.4, the company's electric cars have something for every driver to enjoy driving. Did you like watching our video on electric cars? Want to explore further the different types of electric vehicles that are booming in the world? Stay tuned to our channel as we cover the latest news and trends on electric vehicles. If you enjoyed checking out the information shared in the video, then don't miss to click on like and definitely subscribe to our channel for more such interesting news.